Hey there, everybody, welcome back. We are continuing from where we left off last time, where we need to do stuff for the king. Starting off, the king sends us to the old Mormon fort because some friends of his were attacked and wants us to find out who did it.
That true? Did the king really send you?
Um, yeah.
I don't really know what else I can add. There were a bunch of guys. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. It might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tennant, that's what he called him. Lou Tennant.
He probably said lieutenant. Wait. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes.
Right. I can see that. Yeah. With this newfound information, we head back to the king, who tells us to head back to the old Mormon fort to talk to Julie Farkas about what she knows about the NCR trying to take over Vegas. He also tells us to check out the areas in Freeside where squatters hang out to see if they've heard anything on the situation at hand. Hey.
You look like a person in need of a good meal.
Looking where the king suggested, there was a missionary who had us take a test to prove to him if we were an NCR citizen or not. After passing the test, he tells us where to find the place they hand out food, as well as the password to get in. I head on over to the old Mormon fort to talk to Julie, and she tells me that I should talk to her friend, Elizabeth Kieran, the one handing out food and supplies. Look at Shazam.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one. See you around.
I arrive where Elizabeth is handing out supplies, and she tells me that they sent out people to communicate with the king to see about getting supplies to the people in Freeside, but they got beaten and barely made it back, while her bosses abandoned the mission.
Well, hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with.
Sounds like
That's a shame. Well,
you did something.
do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
Coming back to the king with the information I gathered, he says that it sounds like it's all a big misunderstanding. Suddenly, a member of the king's gang showed up and told us that there was a shootout going on with the NCR, and that Pacer is involved. So the king tells us to put a stop to it.
This isn't really a good time.
I tell Elizabeth that the king wants to help with the relief effort, and she agrees, only slightly threatening us in the process. What do you have to say, Pacer?
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey man, what are you
See
up to?
you later.
Later.
I heard all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty, so I'll tell you what. Just this once, name whatever you want, and if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Wow. I'm gonna do the boomers.
Whoa there, pal. You better slow down, or you'll get blown up like the rest of the idiots who thought they'd scavenge in boomer territory. I'll be here watching, so I'll know if you've made it to the gate or not. Remember.
Okay. Well, Boone just sorted that out for me. Ow.
Hold it right there. Don't you move. How the hell did you survive that bombardment?
You know.
I'm not telling you a thing, savage. Move a muscle now and I'll blow you to pieces.
I didn't come
Then
here to attack you.
just stay where you are. Raquel will be here any second.
I'll take this from here. I'm Raquel, Master-at-Arms for the Nellis homeland. Mother Pearl, our eldest, wishes to speak to you.
Welcome, child. Took your sweet time getting here, didn't you?
Pearl tells me all about how she's been waiting for an outsider to come and prove to the younger boomers that not every outsider, or savage, as they say, needs to be blown up. She also tells me about all the problems she has, and pushes such problems onto me. Nice. Would you look at that? Snazzy, huh? For the rest of the Boomer's quest, I didn't have enough medicine to help the doctor with his patients, and I didn't have enough repair to fix the solar panels, so I ended up going to Helios 1 to get some spare parts. While I was there, I powered up the station to send power to the Strip and Camp McCarran. When I got back, I helped Raquel with the ants with the sonic emitter from Loyal, and I also helped Jack with his love life. All of this was able to get my reputation to idolize with the Boomers. Let's go, bruh.
You have done well. I believe... Find Loyal and ask him about our people's fondest dream. He will tell you what to do next.
Pearl sent word saying it's all right to tell you about the lady and the water.
Oh, yeah.
A long time ago, long before the war that killed just about everything that ever lived, a bomber crashed not far from here. This bomber crashed down in Lake Mead, pretty damn near intact. Simple. Attach deployable ballast to the plane and float it on up. Here is a remote detonator. Once the ballast is attached to the plane, just hit the detonator from the shore and let buoyancy handle the rest.
Okay.
Good. Here's the deployable ballast. Go find the plane, attach the ballast, and hit the button. Might try holding your breath. If that doesn't sound good enough, talk to Jack. He was working on a rebreather once.
I'm able to get the rebreathers from Jack and locate the bomber with no issues. Oh. Would you look at that? A fine weapon of destruction. Boone, what are you doing? Excuse me, Mr. Loyal. I accidentally blew up the bomber. Can you find another one?
It's going to be a dream come true once... That's tremendous. I'll transmit instructions to the robots to start packing up the plane to bring it back to Nellis.
Hello, friend. How can Mother Pearl be of help today? What you have done for us is a miracle, child. You have fulfilled the only dreams we ever had outside our walls. You are a trusted friend of us all. If there is ever a way for us to help you, child, tell me, and I will make it so. Bye.
Thank you, Miss Pearl. Bye. Oh. You see, I don't want these. Hey, Boone, you
Fine by me.
Yeah, I know. There you go, buddy. You know what? You can have these two. There you go. You look like a freaking dummy. After the Boomers, I started taking jobs from the Crimson Caravan.
So I'm gonna be a delivery boy? Exactly. All right! I'm a delivery boy!
My first job was to deliver mail to Thomas Hildern at Camp McCarran. Next was to get Cassidy caravans to sell to Alice, and then go on a stealth mission to find out how the gun runners make their weapons. Then I was off to talk to a guy named Henry to make him quit his job. For the last job, I had to head to the Sunset Sarsaparilla headquarters to take down a bottle cap press that was making more caps.
Welcome back. Good. I'm sure you were thorough. Here's your payment for a job well done.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it, you know? Yay! I'm liked by the NCR now. Let's go to Black Mountain and do that quest. We're here for this, right? Teach you a little secret into getting into Black Mountain, really. So you come up here by the, over here. Yeah. Get right in. It's a rondo. No?
Hello. Could you please direct me to Mistress Tabitha?
Of course.
Thank you very much. My internal clock says it's been 6 years, 52 days, 40 minutes, and 13 seconds since I last spoke to her. I hope she hasn't gotten lonely.
I doubt it.
I don't know how to thank you for bringing Rhonda back to me, stranger. Here,
Oh, you know.
take this. I won't be needing it anymore.
Okay.
It's just
Thank you.
such a shock to see Rhonda up and about again. I'm not sure what to do now.
After finishing up the crazy quest, I figured that now would be a good time to start helping out the Brotherhood of Steel. I went to the 188 trading post to get Veronica so she could open the bunker for me. Going down to meet the Elder, he's tasked me with getting 3 holotapes from fallen Brotherhood teams, which I had already gotten. Next, I had to find 3 scouts in the wasteland and get information they had observed from scouting. The first scout reports that the New California Republic Correctional Facility, otherwise known as the NCRCF, has had a massive prisoner breakout, leading to the formation of the Powder Gangers. He speaks on how he is unsure why the NCR haven't done anything to take back the prison at all. The second scout reports that the town of Nipton was attacked, killing nearly everyone. He goes on to say that he is unsure how an attack this far west was possible, as the NCR has forces all around the area, especially since Nipton is near the Mojave outpost. He chalks up the reasoning to the NCR not stepping in, to unwillingness or the inability to protect their borders. The final scout reports that he's been observing 2 camps near him. One is NCR, the other is Legion. He thought that the NCR would win due to their technological advantage, but instead, the 2 sides have not provoked the other. He explains that both sides aren't courageous enough to wipe out the other.
Have you had any luck finding the scouts? Or did you have something to discuss?
Yep. Here's everything they said to me.
Good. Let's take a look. If I'm reading this right, it appears that the NCR's grip on this region is nowhere near as firm as I thought.
The Elder then sends me to Senior Knight Lorenzo to see about fixing the ventilation in the bunker. He tells me that there are 3 parts that I need to fix it, and they'd be located in the vaults in the wasteland. Man, these guys really like number 3. But we'll get to that quest another time though, cause now it's time to face down Benny.
My wife and I know the secret to a happy marriage. 2 times a week, we go to a nice restaurant. She goes Mondays, I go Fridays.
Mr. Sway.
Hey there, pal. Welcome to the Tops. And what can I do for you today?
There's something you should know about Benny, little guy.
Really? You got something to say about the big boss, huh? Well, why don't you say it to his face instead of yapping at me? He's trying to pull a fast one on the big man. Crazy bastard. You got any more?
Here's these cigarette butts, huh?
Huh. Well, yeah, okay, these are Benny's brand, and they ain't too common. You got anything else?
Well, just wait till you see.
Yeah, that looks like Benny's lighter, all right. Still, not exactly a ton of proof. Got anything else, kid? You ready to deal with Benny yet?
Yeah. Put him in his room.
Yeah,
bro.
sure. I hope you know what you're doing, kid.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey? Smooth moves like smooth little babies.
I finally meet up with Benny, and he starts frantically telling me about his plan to have the chairman rule Vegas. As if I'm not going to shoot him in the jugular 5 times.
Guess I should have seen that coming. Hey!
Yeah. Not sorry, really, Benny. Well. Why wouldn't I take Benny's suit? Sorry, Chandler. Alright, I think that's where we'll end it today. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider watching more, liking, and maybe even subscribing. Thank you very much. See you later.